Good morning. I recently, just yesterday actually, decided to get back on Twitter. I had deleted what accounts that I had. I was extremely frustrated with Twitter in general because I'm seeing a lot of negativity and just hate that I don't see on other platforms. Not sure why that is. I first joined Twitter on my main account that I had for years and years in May 17th, 2007. So I was on Twitter for a very long time. And back in the day when I first joined and for the first couple of years, I was extremely active. Didn't have the number of followers that some people have today. I think I had 10,000 followers, which considering how long I've been on Twitter, that's not that much. Um, but I became less and less active once Facebook came out and there was other platforms that were working and, was kind of shifted my time over there. And then I tried getting back on Twitter more recently, like last year, and it was just frustrating. And with me having depression, bipolar anxiety, there's certain things that if I watch it, it really flares that up and bothers me. Well, since I control what I consume, I just decided to just delete my Twitter accounts altogether. I thought it's not worth this. But I thought, let me try it again. Maybe things have changed. And I got back on there yesterday. And immediately I found this hashtag, Twitter Philanthropy. I'm like, I love giving people stuff. That's kind of my jam. It's like if I ever wanted to make a bunch of money, it's because I would want to help people and bless people. Because, years ago I was blessed. So I'm just wanting to pay it forward. And it feels good to be able to help people in need. So I was giving away money yesterday. And I think it's a good thing. There's always going to be people who want to ruin kindness and good things. There's people questioning why people are doing that. There's other people, saying, people are asking for money that don't need it, And the whole thing about giving is I think it boosts your mood. I find that it helps my anxiety and my mindset if I'm not focused so much on me and my situation, but I realize that there's other people who are in need. And of course, we all know there are people in need, but it helps me to be able to actively do something about it. I can't do nearly as much as I would like to do, but something is better than nothing. And I'm not asking these people to prove anything to me. I'm not judging what their situation is. I'm not asking them to follow me, retweet me, do any of that, because giving needs to be from the heart, no strings attached, right? I'm choosing to do this. If I was asking for a bunch of things in return, then at least in this particular situation, it kind of dilutes the mindset behind the giving. Now, I think there's times, like in business or on a website, if you're wanting to send somebody like a free report or free guide, free checklist, whatever, obviously they have to be able to send it to you in some way. And so, filling out a form to give them your email so they know where to send it is completely appropriate. I'm not saying there's never a time when you need to ask somebody for an email address. The only thing you ask for on Twitter is for their username or account name or whatever for whatever method of payment you're going to send it to them. That's the extent of what you need to have. It's not for me to judge what their need is. I do the same thing with people on the street or on the corner who are asking for help. People have said, well, they might go buy drugs or they might go buy alcohol. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing what I believe the Lord is telling me to do. If this is what he's telling me to do, he's not asking me to check their credit score, go visit their home, or, follow up on, you need to give me references. That's not what we're doing. I'm not giving them a loan. I'm giving them money because I feel like I need to, and it's not for me to say, judge, or dictate what they do with that money. If you do that, then it's not a gift freely given. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm following the Twitter, #Twitter Philanthropy on Twitter. And people are, asking money. There's one big guy, Bill Pulte or whatever, that is giving lots of money away every day. And I think it's a good thing. Yesterday when I posted that I was going to give away X amount of dollars, I could only give to so many people. And there were some that were really kind of rude that they didn't get selected out of the, I don't know, what, thousands, millions, whatever, on Twitter, and the several that had commented on my particular thread that I posted, that they didn't get selected for the free money. I'm like, you're coming on and you're reaching out because you have a need. And that is sometimes for people very hard to do. Others, maybe it's not hard at all. But to complain because you didn't get free money is, in my opinion, it's lacking in manners and etiquette, and is just downright rude. So you weren't chosen that day. If your need is still there, post on another day. Post, under different threads. If you really have a great need, then you need to try every other method that you can. Don't just rely on, people in the Twitter philanthropy. Do you have things that you can sell? Can you pick up a side hustle and make a little bit of money on your own? I've been in need and I had people help, and so I'm just paying it forward. But, if you feel the need to ask for help, then don't complain because you're not getting help as fast as you would like. There's just, you can only do so much. People who are giving can only do so much. So, anyway, do you give on the Twitter philanthropy? Do you have another way to give? Or if you're the one receiving, maybe down the road when you are in a better position, maybe you can pay it forward and pay, help somebody else. Comment down below if if you were the one that's in need, or if you are somebody who is able to pay it forward to other people. I'd like to have a discussion about this because I think for mental health reasons, it's always good. Even if you can't give money, give a compliment. Encourage somebody. Make them feel better. Let them know that you hear them, that you see them, even if it's online. Acknowledge their suffering. And, even words of kindness is needed. This world needs kindness, love, giving, generosity, and focusing on that as far as what you're putting out into the world, instead of condemning, criticizing, and judging people from behind the computer. Go the opposite direction. Take the high road and spread love. So I'd like to hear from you today. Anyway, talk to you later. Thanks.